Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Ironclad. Start each run damaged, ascension level 6. What was the last Ironclad run? Oh right, it was a Brimstone! I would love to get another Brimstone run going on, but... 2 random colorless cards. It doesn't seem that good. But it could give us Apotheosis, Discovery... Why not? Panic Button, Finesse. Oh. That's really not very good, but it's not bad. Finesse is at least draw, it replaces itself. And Panic Button, it really only prevents you from getting blocked for 1 turn, if you really think about it in a specific manner. Because the thing is, Panic Button, we have to hit up the shop by the way in order to hit 3 elites, which sucks, but Panic Button, I'm pretty sure how it works is the turn you play it on counts as 1 turn, you know? So you play it on turn 1, you can't play block on turn 2, but then on turn 3, you can play block again. So it's really only, you can't play block for the remainder of this turn and the next turn. Which doesn't make, it's not that bad in that case. So maybe we can figure out how to actually use that card appropriately. You know, Panic Button against the Gremlin Knob when he's doing like 100 damage, that seems pretty nice, doesn't it? You know, if he's doing 40 damage and you can block for 40, pretty good. Also, Rage, pretty damn good card. We should upgrade that actually. We're taking no damage turn 1. Oh, there's my Panic Button. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, so we're still talking about our previous Defect run in chat a little bit here, but that's the thing. If you have a lot of Frost in the Defect deck, you've got a better chance of surviving bad draw, because you can gain Frost, gain Focus, still have a lot of block, and you're fine. On that last Defect run that we played, we didn't have a lot of block on the turn when we needed a lot of block, so it kind of ended up not really working for us all that well, but still a fun run. I still had fun with it. Let me take 20 damage, I think. Really? Yeah. Let's take 20 damage. Let's go for the elite fights. Let's risk all. Oh no! Gurya and Clockwork Souvenir, we can't buy either. I'm so sad. I'm pretty sure that means that those relics are now not in the run anymore. Like, they're gone. For the remainder of this run, we won't see them ever again. Which is so sad, because they're such good relics. We can take 1 damage. I will take 1 damage. I will add in a clothesline. Will I? I mean, here's the thing. Strength is one of the strongest builds you can get for the Ironclad. Does a clothesline fit? Not really, but clothesline does work well against the Lagavulin, Gremlin Knob. It does a decent amount of damage early, especially. Although if you want damage, Pommel Strike is probably what you want. And you know what, a Pommel Strike does draw so you can get through your deck faster, so why not? Just gonna wait for Bash. Panic Button could be useful here. Does it exhaust? Yes, it does. Panic Button could be useful here because it might let us, you know, play it on a turn when Lagavulin's doing... He's gonna wake up anyways. Dealing 20 damage, and then if the next turn we know he's gonna do the debuff, we can just expend the last remaining turn of not being able to gain block on that, you know? So for all I know, Panic Button's gonna be great against this guy. Like right now, in fact. So we cannot gain block from cards. Wait, you cannot gain block from cards. 0 block. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Oh, Panic Button works on the Defect. Because you can frost build and then panic button and still gain block by using your frost orbs. Yo! I'm learning so much already. But that actually makes a lot of sense, because I was wondering, like, why is this good? It seems kind of trash, the panic button. But you can actually still gain block, but not from cards directly, not from cards that you immediately play. Okay, okay. That's good. That's good to know. I'll take a whirlwind. AoE's good. Whirlwind? Ah! Wow, this actually is gonna suck. We can kill one. I guess we'll block. I mean, as soon as we get whirlwind, they're all dead, so let's try to take as little damage as possible. We have to fight an elite immediately after this. Okay, well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna panic button. Because it doesn't matter. We're gonna draw whirlwind. It's gonna do. It's not gonna kill him because we're weak. No, it still will. We gain strength. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna take Feel No Pain because if it's the artifacts, Feel No Pain actually makes us live. So there is actually a reason for doing this here. As we draw the dazes, they're gonna give us 3 block each, which I think is what we need to stay alive, actually. And in fact, I think I should panic button on this turn. Why not? That means I can play a couple attacks. We're not gonna be able to block on the next turn, but we only have 1 defend, and if we play rage, we can still block. We can still block. I can actually kill one of them. We should draw. So like even now I'm thinking like, if I whirlwind, it's 24 damage to everyone, I'm taking 10. If I pommel strike, I mean, I'd have to pommel, then strike, then oh, we have 4 energy. Why do we have Happy Flower? Okay, because we have 4 energy, it's actually 32 damage. It's not enough to kill, but if I pommel you, then it's 24. So let me strike you, then whirlwind. We take 1 damage, and they're gonna alternate their attacks. Okay. Okay. And now we can actually play our blocks. And we're gonna get block thanks to the dazes. I'm beginning to believe. Panic Button might actually be a great card. And you know what? I just thought about this on the heart fight. You know what the heart's gonna do half the time, because there's guaranteed moments when the heart's gonna be buffing and he's not gonna be attacking. So if you play Panic Button correctly, you could get through those parts of the combat easily. This is very interesting. This is a very interesting run. I think I will take a heavy blade. Strength is just so good. I'm gonna take Sundial. Because I think it actually works quite well. I'm not entirely sure how it works, like if you can get this when you begin combat, but I think you might be able to. We are gonna rest. I think Sundial is actually a good relic. I will anger the mushrooms. We have a whirlwind in the deck somewhere. We can play it. We can play it right now, in fact. In fact, we can actually get a lot of damage done. It's 15 damage. They'll have 22 HP. That means they'll have 7 HP. If we spot weakness, a strike kills each one. Yeah, you know what? Panic Button, whirlwind. And poison you. And because of bronze scales, we can actually kill them each in 1 hit. Dude, this is like actually working. I absolutely want the odd mushroom. Hell, you know what? Against the heart, you never know. Maybe that's what's gonna actually save your freaking life. It was not that bad of a fight either. We'll bash, we'll strike. I don't think we're gonna use the bronze potion here. I don't think it's that good. I think I will spot weakness though, because it's gonna make Heavy Blade just do a ton of damage, 34 damage. And hopefully next turn we can kill with, well, it's not gonna be 3 strikes, but hopefully we can kill. You know what? Panic button. I'm beginning to believe in the panic button. Bludgeon doesn't fit except when it does. It's not a great card, but I'll still add it. It's Hexaghost, so we actually don't want to heal. I will remove a card. I will remove a basic strike, because we've been adding in almost entirely attacks to this deck. We need to start removing some garbage. We have a buffer. I see you in chat, Joe, don't worry. I read chat every once in a while. Twin Strike, Thunderclap, Warcry. Warcry upgraded is good, but at its unupgraded state, it's actually kind of garbage. I'm just gonna skip. I don't feel like we should add in too many cards. I feel like we should just upgrade stuff. Like Heavy Blade, Panic Button, Whirlwind, Pommel Strike, Spot Weakness, Bash. I'll go with the Heavy Blade first. I just say, I see you in my recordings sometimes. Yeah, exactly. This is recorded 6 weeks ago. I think I will take the Liquid Bronze Potion. Cause him to take an extra 18 damage. Seems nice. You know, I think we Panic Button. I think we Panic Button. I think I want to play Feel No Pain just to get rid of it. I'll Heavy Blade because I have nothing else better to do. I don't think we need to pop Liquid Bronze. Yeah, so I'm not going to. But thanks to Panic Button, we're not taking 30 damage. And even if I can't play block on this turn, oh, it doesn't matter, I have Rage, I can still gain enough block to not take any damage. Okay. So you just have to play Panic Button correctly. You have to know how to play it. But if you can figure out how to play it correctly, you're good. Wow, this just sucks. We're gonna lose buffer and then take 6. Which is fine. 21 damage. And then we can strike. But where the hell's my spot weakness? We just drew it on turn 1, which is the one turn you don't want it, is the problem. I'm not even gonna block, honestly. I don't think we can. And you spot weakness! This is not the turn! Damn it. Give me a finesse. Heavy Blade is just like the most worthless card I have right now, because I just can't play it, ever. At least I can play all of my strikes thanks to Sundial, so thank you Sundial, but... Jesus. I'll take a Limit Break. We'll make this a strength deck. Oh my god. Sword Boomerang, Dark Embrace, Thunderclap. Those are okay cards. Better than strikes, I think. But, like, the luck on this run so far has been abysmal. The fact that we had no energy relics, the fact that we have spot weakness and we couldn't draw it once during a turn in which that guy's attacking on the last combat. It's garbage. It's garbage manarbage. You can't hit up 3 elites. I'm gonna go for the elites, I'm gonna go for the shop as well. Of course. Of course you're not gonna let me play you. You're never gonna let me play you. We don't exhaust anything. The only card that exhausts gives us enough block when we play it. I don't think you panic button on this turn. I mean, if you don't panic button on this turn, when are you gonna panic button? Problem is, next turn he's gonna hit us for 22. We'll lose a buffer, but we actually might be able to kill him next turn. It's gonna be tough, but we might be able to kill him. I don't know how. We need extra energy. We will get extra energy thanks to Happy Flower. Okay. That's 14, that's 9, that's 7. We did get him. That's extremely lucky. That should never have worked, but it did. Plated armor, dexterity, thorns, energy potion. I'm gonna take the energy potion because we only have 3 energy right now. I'll take a second whirlwind. Because we might get Chemical X. Let's freaking go. I really do want Apotheosis, I want Incense Burner, but Chemical X with Whirlwind is 2 free attacks every time you play Whirlwind. That seems really good. I wish I could buy Incense Burner at the same time, but we can't. We can't afford it. Incense Burner can save your life. You know, it could save us 60 damage on the heart fight. But I think because we don't have energy right now, we're a little bit lacking in boss relics. I think we want Chemical X. We try to make a strength run. We try to make it work, I guess. We can remove another basic strike. Incense Burner is amazing, but you know, we can just get potions that do the same thing. We could get a potion of Ghost in a Jar and then save it for the heart fight if we need to, you know. So I'm gonna take Chemical X. I'm gonna remove a basic strike. And a shrug is available. I think that was a good store. Receive Iron Wave and store a card. Oh, because this is a different save file technically. We don't have Malaise stuck in there. Is there anything that I want to put in there instead of what we have? Not really. I could put Bludgeon in there, but I kind of like Bludgeon. We will ignore this. We have to replace that Iron Wave at some point though. Okay. So Whirlwind is an extra 2. So this is actually playing it for 5. That's still not enough damage, but it's just good. It's just good to know that it's there. Instead, what we're gonna do is bash and then Whirlwind. It'll play it for 3 and we'll gain 6 block. I mean, there's no point not playing Rage. I just wish that we could get 1 extra block. Because if we could get 1 extra block, then we wouldn't take damage. So I'm actually gonna play this. Yeah. I'd like the buffer to actually block all the damage. At the cost of a potion, it's not that bad. Okay. Sword Boomerang, 4 damage. Whirlwind plays it for 5. I think I want to draw. Then Sword Boomerang. We're really punching down his armor very quickly. Give me Defend. 1 more Whirlwind. Whirlwind as a turn ender is really good. You just pop it and you play it for 2 energy. And if you have multiple Whirlwinds, you can actually still play them, which is the good thing. Don't want those. Oh, yes. The special relic is so good. Is there a shop? At the very end of the floor. We're gonna hold on to Pain forever. But it is a wonderful, wonderful card. Do you panic button on this turn? No, I think you rage. We're still gonna lose the buffer. That's fine. I'll take losing the buffer. Or should we panic button? You know what? I don't want to take damage. There's a chance on the next turn he's going to do 24 damage, and if he does, we wouldn't take damage anyways. Because it would just hit the buffer. But if we take, 21 damage on this turn, whatever. Fine. Do it. What exhaust? Limit break exhaust. So I guess we'll feel no pain. It seems like a pretty dull turn, but we can't gain blocks, so we'll do it. We'll take 14. Right, so we're not taking 20, we're taking 14. And I think you are not quite dead, but almost. You're still not quite dead, but almost. I could kill you with a potion, but I'd rather not, even though it means we're taking, 10 damage, plus the pain. I think it's still okay. And Meat on the Bone. Meat on the Bone is a great card. I have to hit the shop. So means we're gonna be fighting the Burning Elite. We'll try. Malleable. You are a pain in the butt with Malleable, aren't you? If I played the Dex Potion first, I wouldn't have needed to play the Energy Potion to save myself the damage. Bludgeon for 35, or Pommel Strike, Heavy Blade. I mean, we might as well do this first. Then Bludgeon. And we can probably kill you next turn. Definitely. We can do it in one card, which means we don't take damage because it's going to hit buffer, pain. That was a fine combat. Headbutt. As soon as we upgrade the limit break, we're going to want to headbutt it back over and over again. We have pain. There goes buffer. Damn it, we should have played nothing. I didn't even notice. Well, there goes buffer, so lovely. Yo, Thunderclap. Shrug. Bludgeon. Whirlwind for 4, which is like 29. But we're not getting hit at all. 28. Math. That was still a great fight. We took like 1 damage because of the pain. My bad. Do we dual wield? I'm gonna add it because if we can dual wield Whirlwind, it's free damage, and if we can dual wield a Reaper that we can add later, it's free damage. Or it's free healing, I guess. I will take Oddly Smooth Stone. Extra Dex is wonderful. Panic Button is ideally what I would want here. We didn't get it. Spot Weakness. Heavy Blade is 29 damage. It's not enough. Why are they doing so much damage on turn 1? I'm still gonna hit him. Because we need to. But I'm disappointed that we're taking that much damage on turn 1. Whirlwind for 6. 8 times 6. It's like 48. We'd get hit by 1 enemy. I could always pop a potion to take him out. 6 times 8, 48, right? Yeah. So you're dead, you're dead. I could pommel and then see if I can draw something that would prevent me from taking damage. I might as well, because we're going to take damage anyways, right? So maybe we could draw a panic button. This is actually better, believe it or not, because we can Thunderclap, Whirlwind, and they're all dead. So surprisingly, that was actually a good combat. We don't need a skill potion. Juggernaut Barricade. Barricade is interesting, especially with Panic Button, but this isn't really a block deck, and I don't have the energy to play Barricade, so I think I'm going to skip those. It's a shame because those are great cards, but I don't think we can do it. I don't think this is the time for that. Can't. Can't. We gotta remove pain first. Just take the 100 gold. Rage. Rage is such a good card. We did lose buffer again thanks to the pain, but it's not much I can do about that. Instead, I think we're gonna actually do a ton of damage. They're probably gonna try to heal next turn. Might as well draw. This is what I wanted dual wield for, actually. You have 1 HP, excuse me, sir. Bullshit. He lived with 1. Disarm, you have to get it. As far as I'm concerned, it's an instant take. In basically any deck. We could take a second panic button. But the first thing, Bottled Lightning. What would we put in our hand? Limit Break. Could we Limit Break on turn 1? Not in a lot of fights. In fact, at very few fights you can actually Limit Break turn 1. We need some way of gaining strength. And even if we had a spot weakness, it's not going to work on this boss fight, and it's not going to work on the heart either. So I think you remove pain. And you know what? I think you buy another panic button. I think you also buy Inflame. I think we can make a run work with panic button. I'm not going to take a strength potion. I'm going to hope that we can get potions in the future, naturally. I will upgrade the Limit Break. It's so important that that does not get exhausted. And we'll fight. I mean, this is the exact thing that I did not want to have happen, and it happened. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spot weakness, headbutt, sword boomerang. Because at the very least, we can gain strength this turn. Very annoying, but if it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done. Do we panic button? Nope. Just block. Oh, we're gonna lose buffer to 1 damage. That was dumb. I gotta pay more attention to that buffer, man. Every time. We have enough block, so we might as well pop Feel No Pain just to get it out of our deck. We can kill one of you. Dark Embrace versus Bludgeon, doesn't really matter. We barely exhaust anything. Dark Embrace might be something that we want to remove eventually. Inflame. I think you dual wield Whirlwind. But do you pommel first? You might as well. And then you might as well Whirlwind, Whirlwind, Whirlwind. That's a free 60 damage. We had 0 energy, and yet we got 60 damage out of it. It's pretty damn good. Bludgeon, Whirlwind, Whirlwind. You know what we need? Like Kunai or Shuriken. We could actually get it to work. Please give me a panic button. Are we dead? Don't. 55, 57, 58, 59. We're gonna have 1 HP. The game doesn't want to give me a panic button. I'm trying to use panic button. Game doesn't want to give me a panic button. You're dead though. Wow, that was too close. I should have run the numbers because I didn't want to die by like 1 because I should have popped the Dex potion first. That's very scary. You Reaper. If only this gave me strength. If only this was a Brimstone. A Brimstone analog. We only have 2 expensive cards, 3. I don't think Snecko works. Mark of Pain to add wounds is not that bad. But I have to think for a second. Because Philosopher's Stone doesn't seem that bad to me. We have a disarm. If we play that, the enemy will go to -1 net strength. And we have a Reaper. We want to be able to get as much strength as possible and then heal. So I think you take Philosopher's Stone. I don't think it's super good, but I think it's going to be okay for us. Now we do want to upgrade it at some point. And as much as I want to go up this path, I don't really want to hit 2 shops, but I think we should. 2 late shops seems pretty good. Okay. I don't know, maybe this can work. Wow, you are all attacking on turn 1. What's with the crackling roar of the fire? Excuse me? Is there like a fire in my house or something? No? Okay, I mean, everything seems normal. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's just like a crackling, roaring fire in the background. Okay, panic button. Now, Whirlwind. It'll hit for 5. It won't kill you, but it will kill you. And we will take 20 damage, which means that the buffer will activate on you. But if I dual wield, this will play for 4, and we'll get 6 plays out of it. That's enough to kill you and you. Okay. So we do lose the buffer, but there's only 1 Spiker left. And I think we have a Reaper in the deck somewhere, ideally. Yeah, we just added it, right? Yeah. So we can actually probably heal out of this encounter if we don't kill him now, if we wait. There we go, perfect. Shrug, Reaper. It's actually not gonna heal us for full, so let me panic button, then Reaper, then headbutt. We're up to full health thanks to the Burning Blood though, but this is exactly what we want. Card from, yes. I'm gonna take the gold. I don't really care about a good face on the 3rd floor, but I don't know when you can get the good face, bad face event. Can you get it on the 2nd floor? I just feel like we don't need it. Definitely do not need a disarm. We also don't really need a pommel. Are we gonna play a defend? No, but if we play defend and disarm, we can actually avoid all damage. So we'll drop the pommel for next turn. We should drop the heavy blade for next turn. Yeah, because then we can... Well, we're gonna draw it with pommel, but we can play whirlwind instead of pommel. We can thunderclap, defend, disarm the one on the left. It has to be the one on the left. Then whirlwind. Whirlwind's so good against these guys. We take no damage thanks to buffer. We're gonna draw heavy blade and hopefully another whirlwind. Or a panic button. Play for 7. 7 times 5 is 35. Which just kills everyone? Yeah. Man, whirlwind. Pretty good. We need to upgrade those whirlwinds as soon as we can. Corruption. Do we want corruption? Probably not. It doesn't really fit. No! I want my gold, thank you very much. Should we upgrade or question mark? Probably upgrade. Disarm, inflame, dual wield, whirlwind. We don't need to upgrade too much because of warped tongs, though. So you know what? Give me the question mark. Yo. Lose HP to the number of cards in your hand. Give me all of the gold that you've ever had. I'll take it. I think we'll be fine. Finesse. Thunderclap. Bludgeon, I guess. Buffer can bypass one regret, but I'm just hoping that we can actually kind of just avoid it altogether. Well, we're not gonna be able to avoid it altogether, because it's right there. But I think you do panic button. I don't really want to dual wield. It's actually kind of a bad turn, but if we okay. If we dual wield whatever we draw from the attack potion, it will be free. So, oh, actually, how about we dual wield plus the body slam? We rage against the machine. We defend. We panic button. We heavy blade. And then why don't we just body slam, body slam, body slam? That seems really good. That was like 200 damage out of a turn in which I didn't think we were gonna do any damage. We're gonna start with a shrug. Or should we headbutt? We need to gain strength. Unfortunately, there is no strength gain in the discard pile. It's all here. Spot weakness and flame on a strength deck. Yeah, this is how that's gonna work. I feel wonderful. Give me shrug. Give me war cry. I'm looking for cards. We might as well shrug on the next turn? No, we might as well limit break on the next turn. Because we can't limit break on this turn, we can't do anything about it. So give me a give me a headbutt, finesse, sword boomerang, whirlwind. It's a pretty awful turn. We need some way of gaining strength. We just don't have any. Give me a limit break. Finesse could draw the regret, but if it does, whatever. It doesn't. Didn't we have 2 panic buttons in here? I guess we didn't play one of them. Yeah, one of them's still right there. Okay, spot weakness, feel no pain, disarm, whirlwind. It's only 15 damage. Yeah, we're not gonna kill him on this turn, so we should try to block as much damage as possible, I think. Still a good amount of damage, but we're gonna take like 30. Hopefully Reaper can come back around, but we gotta kill this guy before he kills us. So if we can kill him, we should kill him. I should have waited on playing. I should have waited on playing the attack. What was the chances though that we would draw dual wield right then and there? Damn it! Oh my god. Okay, finesse. Shrug. Are we gonna die? 24 times 5. That's 12 times 7 is 120 damage. Okay, we're not gonna die. But it's pretty freaking close. I will take a true grit, especially since we have Charon's Ashes now. Could be a good panic button turn. But why don't we shrug? War cry. Maybe we'll panic next turn. Instead, give me a bash, whirlwind. 7 times 3. We're gonna take damage. We're gonna take damage. No, we're not. That extra block was enough. So we could panic button on this turn. It would give us enough block, but then next turn we'd have to hit him or use buffer. But we could just use buffer next turn. Yo, something about this is working. So if I just... We can't gain block because I played it in the wrong order. Okay. Yo, so I'm gonna have to, like, actually play panic button last and not first, like an idiot. But, you know, it would be nice. taking no damage. Might as well do it for more damage. But helps if I, play the cards in the correct order. So we're just gonna... Regret is gonna hit Buffer, and then we're gonna take 60 damage, and we're gonna die. Unless we kill him. So, get Rage, Finesse, Disarm. We have no Strength? How the hell do you get Strength in this freaking game? You know what? No, we can do it by Gambler's Potion, get rid of Regret. Yeah, there's no way we can actually get through this. So yeah, I might as well draw through my deck a little bit here. Sure, Exhaust, a Bludgeon, what are we gonna draw? I'm just looking for Strength up right now. We didn't have any. Oh, there's all of our Strength up at the bottom of the deck. Yet again. What do I want next turn? Is there another panic button? There is. We panic button, inflame, heavy blade. We can actually keep the. No, we're gonna take damage on the next turn. So we're gonna lose, but we're gonna panic button on the next turn. So headbutt, back the dual wield. Maybe we can just pop dual wield on a bunch of inflames or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably almost gonna be dead on this turn. Jesus. Like, if I dual wield Inflame, it's going to be 2 energy, and I could Thunderclap, or Spot Weakness for even more block. We're almost dead on this turn. Actually, we are dead. I have to hit him, so Panic Button. Spot Weakness. Thunderclap. Heavy Blade. It's actually enough damage that we're not taking any damage. Maybe I shouldn't have even used the Panic Button, because I think because if we use Panic Button, we're dead on this turn if we don't kill him, or do enough damage that he'll die. Oh, the rules of this run are so weird. Do I want to even draw anything? Not really. We're taking no damage. I don't know how we lived through this fight, considering how horribly I misplayed it. But we did live. We have a 31 card deck full of panic buttons and garbage that doesn't actually seem to enable us having strength, because we've only had like 3 strength cards on the entire run. But we'll see what happens. Warcry. Get out of here. Disarm. I mean, this is enough block on its own, so I'm gonna do it like this. We actually might want to play Rage at some point. It is pretty good block, especially with Panic Button when we can't do anything else. But can we just like actually draw Strength Gain before we draw Limit Break for once, game, please? That would be lovely. And we're gonna lose Buffer once again on Regret for like 2 damage. I gotta get rid of Regret. That was such a mistake taking that card. I wanted the gold because I knew that we could get some value out of it in the future, but it's been such a pain in the butt. Like, I can't do anything like, I hate it. I hate it. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. At least we can get some strength on this turn. I think I should Panic Button. Should have played Dark Embrace first, but I think we should Panic Button because with 5 strength up, there's a chance that we can kill him on this turn. I might have to dual wield Sword Boomerang to make it happen. This is 32 damage. Yeah, so 64 if I doubled it. Like, once we get strength, we can kill things, but getting to that point has been a struggle at times. A big struggle. Bottle Tornado, put a power in your hand. That power is going to be Inflame, because we need a... Okay, we gotta not focus on the run, focus on the meta. We gotta get the key. If we don't get the key, then we can't get to the heart. So we have to take the key and leave the bottle behind. That's fine, it's fine. Just please tell me that the game didn't autosave when it picked up the bottle. Oh, thank God. Take the key. Whew, close one. I think we should upgrade. We can't make anything innate, which is unfortunate, but should we even upgrade, or should we rest? We're gonna fight an elite. You know what? Give me the rest. What happened? I Alt F4'd the game, because I didn't take the key piece, but now we took the key piece, okay. Steroid Potion, Limit Break, we gotta save for the super boss. Instead, how about we Dark Embrace, Limit Break, Headbutt, Limit Break, Bash. And hopefully we can draw Strength up on the next turn. Nope. Okay, give me a Shrug. Might as well play Rage, it doesn't matter. Oh boy, we're gonna take a lot of damage because we have freaking Regret now. Hey, oh. One day we won't buffer Regret, and one day I'll be able to play Strength up. We've done it, in Flame, thank you. This is actually a pretty good turn. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Give me the dual wield Whirlwind. It's actually a good amount of damage for the turn. I really want a Panic Button on the last turn, but I forgot about Dark Embrace, which is a card that we don't even really use. It's just, we added it to our deck accidentally thanks to Astrolabe. Feel No Pain was on purpose for that elite fight against the Sentries. He is intangible. Let's focus on block and draw. We're not gonna be playing that. Should we Panic Button? I think we should, because there is a chance we can kill him on the next turn, even if it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be the Feel No Pain. But we can gain a lot of block next turn. We just can't gain block on this turn all that well anyways. There's a Reaper. The Reaper is gonna go back around. Yeah, give me Panic. Okay, this is actually a much better turn. This is what I was worried about. 44 damage sucks, but you know what? We're just gonna heal. We're gonna focus on trying to heal out of that damage later. We are drawing cards still. Should I pull back something? Like a spot weakness? We're gonna take 39. No, we're gonna take 41 actually. If I can just get... Should have definitely raged, no reason not to. If I can get Limit Break Reaper, we can get back to nearly full health. I mean, that's the whole point of having Strength, Limit Break, Reaper, Headbutt. It's so that you can just get back up to full health, but we're just not able to do it, ever. So I'm just gonna kill you, and we're gonna take the meat on the bone. I think you take a second Disarm. It's actually really good against the Timekeeper and against the Heart. 3 attacks, gain Dex. Play status cards. Play status cards is good. I don't know if it's that good. Please remove Regret. Healing Potion we don't need. I don't really need the Speed Potion, but there's no Artifact Potion. I think you probably want another spot weakness. I think you probably do want... Do you want Medical Kit? Because if we don't kill the boss within like one cycle through the turns anyways, we're not going to kill him. Kunai could be good for Dex, but the one Dex isn't that useful. Red Skull, extra strength when you're low on HP. I think we save our money. Actually, I think we do. No, we take Secret Technique. Being able to self-select one card is probably very good. Okay. Warcry. I mean, okay. If we steroid potion, limit break, Reaper, we can kill all of them. We'll heal up to full. We'll get to the boss fight with full health. But that means we won't have the steroid potion in order to limit break on the heart fight, which might be the most important opportunity to do that. So this is actually very annoying, because I don't know what to do. Blocks, 14 block. We can kill one, but I have to exhaust something. How about this? This is still 15 heal, even though we don't get any sort of strength back. This is a kill. We're not taking any damage, we're not losing buffer, we can kill him on the next turn. I can't rest at the bonfire. I mean, I should be fine. As long as we don't take absurd amounts of damage here. I can't kill you. I have to bludgeon you to kill you, but then you're gonna hit me for 26. But I do have a buffer. So we're gonna let buffer take care of 26. Just waiting on strength up. Just waiting on my strength upgrades, wherever they may be. We're gonna take a whole bunch of damage in this turn. Hey, you got a strength up though. God damn. It's okay, we'll heal up. Just annoyed that we can't seem to freaking kill these guys. One day, you will all die. You will all perish. Draw a skill. What would we draw? Maybe finesse so we can try to get a freaking attack? Play shrug. No, we don't have you. You're not dead. You're still not dead. But if I exhaust something, you are dead. Okay. Gambling chip. So good. So good. Good lord, we need that gambling chip. Because now we can self-select turn one. Well, we can't self-select it, but we can nearly self-select it. Okay, I mean, we needed strength. There's brimstone. I mean, yeah. There's brimstone. I think you also probably want to take anchor. We don't have any curses, do we? No, thank God. Okay. Is there anything else in the shop that we need? Anger? No. Well, on the bright side, if we don't get the key, if we don't die, we'll win. But if we die, we'll lose. I know, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? How do we want to do this? We want to dual wield Inflame. And we want to disarm 100%. So dual wield Inflame. Disarm. Inflame. Inflame. Headbutt. Bring back probably the dual wield. We just need to hit him as hard as we can. We can actually hit him extremely hard. Is it hard enough though? I don't know. If I panic button, we can't gain block on the next turn, but I'm hoping that if we panic button on this turn, then on the next turn, he's just gonna hit me and take off my buffer. So I think what we want to do, actually, is spot weakness. Well, let's spot weakness. Dual wield, thunderclap, panic, thunder, thunder. We have 2 cards next turn, but we're taking no damage and we still have buffer. I don't know. This is exactly what I wanted. He's doing 33 damage. Perfect. Give me the inflame. Give me the limit break. You hit me for 0. And then this turn we absolutely just destroy you. You are dead. Well, not yet, but hopefully you're dead. 42 times 7. That's not enough to kill you, but it's real close. And I'm hoping that we can draw Reaper, because if we can draw Reaper, we can heal for enough that we should be near full health on the next combat. Give me a True Grit, Bludgeon, Whirlwind. 145. Vulnerable, Reaper, 1 attack, we win. Vulnerable, okay. Still not quite. Okay, I mean... Okay, here's what we do. Draw Shrug, and we play it. We disarm, and turn. There is a... 5/7 chance we'll draw Reaper. There's a 100% chance we'll draw Lethal. I'm pretty sure. He's not even attacking on this turn. Perfect. You're dead. Brimstone. Brimstone just letting me get enough strength that the limit break does something is so good. It's so helpful. Thank you, Brimstone. How did I ever live my life without you? Heal for 1. I'd rather upgrade, and I'll be honest with you, I feel like upgrading Disarm. We don't need to draw Secret Technique twice, but if we can disarm and lose 1 strength off of the boss, that's well, I mean, at most it's 15 damage that we can prevent. Seems pretty good. I mean, we gotta do something. Damn. Cannot afford the artifact potion. I wish we could. I wish we could. We don't need any more strength up. Actually, with Brimstone, we don't need any strength up cards, hilariously. What I like about the elite fight, though, is that there's 2 enemies. And because there's 2 enemies, that means that there's a good chance... They start with 2 strength up, oh my god. There's a good chance that we can actually get... because there's 2 enemies, there's a chance that we can heal up to full with Reaper. Heavy blading early doesn't matter. We're not going to kill him on this turn, so I think we want to try to block as much as possible until we get strong. Reaper sucks, but we can always headbutt it back. So Rage. I think we want a Secret Technique into a Shrug. I don't think we want... It's too early for Limit Break. Could also spot weakness. I think it's too early to worry about Panic Button, because this guy's on the right's going to do 40 damage next turn. 10 times 2, or 10 times 4. I can't exhaust Reaper. So I think we just want to try to block. We can block a lot of damage. We can block enough that we're only going to take 8 or 16. I think 8. But do we want a Secret Technique a skill? We have to. What are we going to Secret Technique? We're going to Secret Technique. Shrug, and then we can trigger Shrug. Yeah, okay. Give me Shrug. This is I was considering Secret Techniquing the spot weakness. I'm glad I didn't, because it means I can still get the freaking strength up. This is ideal. And now we do not play Reaper. We save it. So we are going to take 0 damage, but we are going to lose buffer. Yeah, and the guy on the right, he's actually doing 13 times 4 thanks to the strength up. Scary. actually quite scary. We can't weaken him or make him vulnerable. We could play disarm. Yeah, we might as well hit him, weaken him, get him closer to death. We're only taking 39, but we are on lethal right now, so we have to be very careful. In fact, we might want to pop the speed potion and get as much block as possible on this turn, which we can get a lot of block. Do I want to turn around? I don't know. 50% more damage. So, if we turn around, the damage will drop by 20, his damage will increase by 10. So it is worth turning. You have to. You have to. So we're going to defend, limit break. Are we dead? We're on exactly lethal. We are on literally exactly lethal. I don't think there's anything that we can do to stop it. Come on. Like, there's nothing we can do. Thunderclap's not going to kill him. Spot weakness isn't going to do anything. We can't turn around to prevent any extra damage. I think we're actually just literally dead by 0. Exactly lethal. Fuck. It was a good run. It was a good run, but against these enemies, if you don't have a tight strength deck, that guy on the right just does so much freaking damage. 13 times 4 on the second turn. It's pretty ridiculous. I enjoy the 4th floor fights. I enjoy the fact that there's a really tough boss, but I don't like that they do sometimes, 100 damage on turn 2. I don't enjoy that they do more damage than you have maximum HP on turn 2 sometimes, it feels like. Like, it can definitely happen there. Although, can it? No, because the guy on the left and the guy on the right will not both do their heavy attacks on the same turn, but they can still do really, extensive amount of damage. Freaking, we're doing 70 or 80 at least. I hate it. Admittedly, though, this run, it just never really got off the ground. We had Chemical X early, which was really nice, but then we never really had an opportunity to get strength-building cards, and we were never drawing them really effectively until we picked up Brimstone. But that was a little bit too little too late, and we just didn't have enough block to make do. Maybe I should have gone to more campfires and had done more upgrading. Maybe I should have removed some cards, but like, we didn't really have an insane amount of cards added to this deck. I mean, it was a 30-card deck. We could have removed Dark Embrace, probably Bludgeon. I don't know. I don't know how to build decks. That's what it boils down to. I don't know what you should do. Should you focus on the relics from the bosses? Should you focus on going to shops and removing cards? Going to campfires and upgrading cards? Going to question marks and hoping that you get lucky with card removal or upgrades or stuff? Like, what did I need to do in this deck to make that a victory? I don't know. It was a pretty good run. We had some good relics. Not really a whole bunch that helped us a great deal. Chemical X was wonderful. Warp Tongs is good. But, we didn't have an exhaust deck. We don't have a Caltrops block deck. We don't have a shuffle deck. We don't have... We're not doing a lot of resting. We had 10 block on the start of the turn, and then, that's it. Not a lot of stuff that kind of synergized with us, and I don't know. It's just... Gets a little heartbreaking when it's run after run after run of, you make it to the heart and you just can't do enough Or you make it to the elite fight just before the heart fight, and it's like, well, you're doing 80 damage. I can't block 80. Would have been nice if we had panic button on that turn. We could have lived. Anyways. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Patreon. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.